Today we are honoring a young man who has literally had a spellbinding career. We're honoring him for his amazing acting skills. He has been seen in some of Hollywood's top and biggest blockbuster films. Today we honor Daniel Radcliffe in the motion picture category on the Walk of Fame with the 2,565th star. So let me tell you a little bit about our honoree, and you can cheer for whatever you like. Daniel Radcliffe was born in London, England. And he began his career at age 9 as the young David Copperfield in the PBS presentation of the classic Charles Dickens novel. That's good. His current film is the thrilling adventure Victor Frankenstein. And that will be released worldwide by 20th Century Fox on November 25th, so mark that on your calendars. His next feature is Now You See Me, the second act, which will be released, you can cheer for that, which will be cheered in June of 2016 for Lionsgate. This year, he wrapped 2 independent films, Swiss Army Man and Imperium. He was most recently seen in the BBC telefilm The Game Changers. In 2014, he starred in the horror thriller Horns and in the romantic comedy What If. I can see we've got a few fans of What If. His other films include Sony Pictures Classics, The Cripple of Inishmore. Now, since completing the final installment in the series of 8 Harry Potter films, Daniel has been in demand for numerous productions. In 2011, he starred in a 10-month sellout run of the Broadway musical How to Succeed in Business Without Living. In 2012, he starred in The Woman in Black. In 2013, Ovation aired his 4-part TV miniseries, A Young Doctor's Notebook. And also in 2012, Daniel hosted Saturday Night Live. And get this, he was voted Entertainer of the Year by Entertainment Weekly as the most talented and original performer of 2011. He also won 2 Teen Choice Awards and a Scream Award. As well as he's won so many awards, you know, I could go on and on. 2 nominations for the People's Choice Award for Favorite Movie Actor and Favorite Movie Star under 25. He starred as Alan Strang in both the 2007 Weston and 2008 Broadway productions of Equus. And he won the award for Best Leading Actor at the annual Theater Fan Choice Awards. He also garnered the Drama League and Drama Desk nominations for his performance in the play. All right, you New Yorkers. A lifelong fan of The Simpsons, Daniel has lent his voice twice to the show. First, we've got a few Simpson fans out there. First in the character of a brooding vampire named Edmund for the show's House of Horror 21 special. You walk all the way through? And then he voiced the character of Diggs, a new transfer student who Barbara previously befriended. He also made a guest appearance as himself in the award-winning HBO BBC series Extras, starring Ricky Gervais. And he recently lent his voice to Robot Chicken and BoJack Horseman. All right. Now, he also is a supporter of charities. He's a spokesperson for the Trevor Project, which awarded him, that definitely deserves an award, awarded him the Trevor Hero Award. He is actively vocal about equality and suicide prevention of the LGBT youth. And so, you've heard enough from me. Please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Daniel Radcliffe. Now, before you get to hear from Daniel, we have a couple of guest speakers. Really well there, Dan.
Got him.
Our first speaker today is a comedian whose quick wit and up-to-the-minute intellect have made him the voice for a generation of pop culture enthusiasts. He currently serves as the founder, CEO, and creative head of Nerdist Industries. He is perhaps best known as host of Comedy Central's Emmy Award-winning nightly comedy game show At Midnight with Chris Hardwick. He also hosts AMC's Talking Dead. Please welcome Daniel's good friend, Chris Hardwick.
Man, I feel like I can't not do this. I am so honored to be here on behalf of Dan, one of the few people I put a suit on before noon to be here. But I'm not going to hold that against Dan. I am a huge fan of Dan's, and I think if he had just done the Harry Potter films, yes, he'd be an international star, it'd be huge. But Dan has made so many bold, innovative, creative choices since then that it's easy to see that you're going to have a career for for the rest of your life. You are going to be a mainstay. You are what it truly means to be a star, because this guy, listen, I feel like he should just get a star just for growing up in the industry and not being a jerk. He's like the nicest guy that you could want him to be. So in addition to being a fan, I'm also honored to be a pal of yours and honored to tell everyone that you are indeed a good dude. You absolutely deserve this. This is a sweet location, by the way. You're right next to Michelle Pfeiffer and the Bee Gees, Matt Damon. The Bee Gees are a little before your time, but they were rocking. But I just want to say that this is a tremendous honor to be here to speak on your behalf, and also I christen this as millions of people drag their international feet across the gold tips of your shining bright star, Daniel Radcliffe. Thank you so much for having me here, and congratulations.
Hello, give my rule.
Thank you, Chris. Let me acknowledge a few guests who are with us today. We have the chair of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, Beth Carlos from the Musicians Institute. And we also have the chair of the Walk of Fame Committee, who selects all of our honorees, Daniel. And that's Maureen Schultz from Capitol Records. We are also delighted to have with us today Emma Watts, who's president of production at 20th Century Fox. And, all right, not the Emma Watts you were expecting. We are also happy to have with us a future Walk of Famer who's getting a star next year, who came out to support you, and that's Eugenio Derbez, actor David.
You need to move, please.
Right there. All right. There he is. Now, our next speaker is an Academy Award-nominated filmmaker and has written, directed, and produced some of the most successful box office hits of all time, establishing himself as a major force in contemporary Hollywood. His films include The Help, Rent, 9 Months, Mrs. Doubtfire, the Home Alone films, and 3 of the blockbuster Harry Potter films. Please welcome Chris Columbus.
This is such an honor, I have to say. I had to write some notes down because I didn't want to forget anything. I'm going to go back to the year 2000 when we were casting Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. As you can imagine, there was a tremendous amount of pressure trying to find Harry Potter. And we struggled for a while, and I saw a BBC, I guess it was a mini-series or a film with the young Daniel Radcliffe, David Copperfield, and I was completely mesmerized by your screen presence, by how much he brought to the screen at such a young age. You had all those qualities of Potter, the haunted, sort of torn qualities. And a kid, you were 10 or 9, and it just was amazing to me. So I became obsessed with casting you in the movie. And of course, Warner Brothers insisted we do a screen test, so we did a screen test. And I was validated when J.K. Rowling saw the screen test and said, Daniel Radcliffe is the face I had in mind when I was creating Harry. So working on the first 3 Potter films, I watched Dan grow into an incredible actor. And he's that rare actor who continues to grow and take chances with every performance. I had the opportunity to see him in all the stage shows. Starting, just saw saw How to Succeed in Business, I saw a lot of you in Equus, and I was completely amazed at how great you were on stage and how versatile you were. And the other thing that was amazing to me is that at each point in one of those shows, even if it was a comedic scene, I'd start crying. And I was crying tears that I was involved in some at the beginning, you know, and it really meant a lot to me. And also, as Chris said, Dan is truly a beautiful soul. He is a great human being. And part of that, a big part of that, are his parents. Who have stood by him at every turn and have been there to make sure that this guy was not going to be full of himself, was actually going to be an honest-to-goodness great human being as well. So thank you guys for that. Anyway, I couldn't be more honored to be here. Congratulations on getting a star. Not only now do you have an incredible body of stage and screen work, but you got the coolest thing ever on your resume. You are now officially part of a Kinks song. So, look it up. You'll know what I'm talking about. Congratulations, man.
Well, Daniel, the Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. This real estate really belongs to them. And the City Council has passed a resolution in your honor. I have a beautiful certificate here, as you can see. And I understand if you put this in your car window, you won't get a parking ticket, but I can't vouch for that. So, on behalf of the city, it's my pleasure to present this to you. So, by way of final introduction, let me just say in memory of our great honorary mayor, Johnny Grant, who presided over these ceremonies for nearly 30 years, we hereby declare this Daniel Radcliffe Day in Hollywood.
Wow, this is all amazing. Thank you so much. I very quickly like to say to the guy who keeps asking me to come over there, I can't come over there right now. First. I'm really sorry, I'm busy right now. Thank you. I mean, I also was terrified of forgetting things, and there's a lot of people I have to thank, so just bear with me for a second. It's going to slip down, I don't want it to. So, thank you for this star. It is incredibly surreal and still slightly overwhelming. It hasn't really sunk in yet. Thank you. A few months ago, I was walking along here with a couple of friends and just becoming sort of in awe and slightly overwhelmed by the names that I was going to be joining. Going up in interviews, you hear the word Hollywood and think right after you picture the sign on the hill, you picture these stars. So it feels a very long way when you grow up in Fulham like to this. So this is a crazy thing, and thank you. I will get myself together in a second, I'm sorry. So yeah, thank you to everyone, to Jim Giannopoulos, Emmy Watts, Stacey Snyder, Steve Asbell, everybody at Fox, as well, of course, as Laurent Gouglia and the Chamber of Commerce for making this possible and for including me in this amazing piece of history. It wouldn't be happening without them, but as this is an honour mostly related to Potter, I would be remiss if I did not thank Warner Brothers and David Heyman for making those films and for allowing me to be in them. Thank you to everybody who came today, but I really wasn't sure what this would be, if it was just going to be me and like 6 people, or I didn't know like if you'd all turn up, so this is amazing. The fans of the Harry Potter films are unique and amazing and wonderful, and still like 6 years on since I finished them, like I'm just constantly being amazed by their passion and by their curiosity curiosity and by the fact that they are interested in so many other things than Harry Potter. And that is a curiosity that I think was fostered by Joe Rowling and passed on to all of you. So thank you for carrying that on. And thank you for supporting me in my other efforts as well. It means an incredible amount to me that Chris Columbus was here today to come to this. A huge amount of the excitement and the enthusiasm that I have for this industry was instilled by Chris on those first two Potter films, which we incidentally were shooting. I think we looked it up and we were shooting stuff with the Dursleys about this time in the year 15, 16 years ago. But Chris's crews, the thing you have to understand about Chris's crews would go to the end of the earth, and so would I have done when I was 11 even, because he makes you feel not just included in his enthusiasm and in his passion, but actually essential to it. And that is an amazing thing to make somebody feel, especially when they're 11. And right, it's very inspirational. So thank you very much. Following on from that, I would like to thank the industry as a whole for existing, and to the people that I have worked with and the ones I haven't yet who make it incredibly special. And there have been many very, very, very good days in my life, and there have been a few much less good ones, but regardless of what kind of day I was having, I was always lucky because there was always a film to make and a film set to go to and a crew of people waiting to make it with me. Job died, go make a movie. Failed some exams, go and make a movie. Had your first kiss, go celebrate by making a content. If you get to work in this job, you are, by sheer virtue of statistics, one of the luckiest people on earth. And so none of us who are lucky enough to do this should ever forget that. And I promise you that I won't. I will never stop feeling lucky to be here and be a part of this. And finally, I would like to thank my wonderful agents, Billy and Sue. And because I never thank them, I'm not going to look at them now because that would be a mistake for all of us. I want to thank my mum and dad, who often, who really do not like this kind of attention, and so will probably be getting embarrassed right now. But I have to thank them because you are the best parents. It was a crazy, crazy thing that we embarked on as a family 16 years ago. But we made it. And I made it thanks to you. I talk about luck a lot. I was very lucky to get the part of Harry. I was lucky I enjoyed working long hours right from the word go, and I've been lucky enough to be able to continue my career and work with people I love in the years since Potter finished. But the seeds of all my luck were sown at the very beginning, 26 years ago, when I got those parents. So thank you, and I love you. Thank you.